And now we present the Startup Competition, presented by Google. With you, Javier Perez-Trigo, Head of Digital Natives at Google Cloud.
Hi, everyone. I'm Javier Perez-Trigo, no, not Emmet. Oh, sorry. It's back to the Google Cloud. I'm another Spaniard on stage. I lead the startup and scale-up business in Spain at Google Cloud. And today, I'm proud here to be with Freebig, our partner. We help them grow with our technology and build the most powerful and innovative AI tool suite for creators and designers. What we thought for this event is Freebig and Google to partner in launching a startup competition to help startups get visibility, some help, support, and why not some credits from Google Cloud. Actually, the price is 25,000 credits on GCP. When your startup business is exciting, it's great. Startup is always an adventure, but it's also sometimes a bit hard. You have to build good product, a good service, without facing too much technical problems and without spending too much money, especially at the beginning. And this is where Google Cloud tries to help. First, we offer and we provide our technology to the different startups so that they can build their products on the same technology that we are using for Google Search, for Google Gmail, for Google Maps, and even for YouTube, so that they can build their business. And if they hit a good market fit, they can scale up easily. They can know that they will have a reliable and secure platform below their solution. Besides, it's not only about basic technology anymore. It's not only about infrastructure. We also help startups to innovate and create new solutions using artificial intelligence, obviously. And on that side, we have full stack of solutions helping startups build on AI. We have our first-party models like Gemini, Imagen 4, VO3 that we just launched yesterday, but we also offering third-party models like Mistral, Anthropic, Llama, etc. Everything on top of a platform, Vertex AI, that help them train their own models, integrate their models, test them, etc. And everything running on our infrastructure that is based on our own artificial intelligence chips, TPUs, and also the latest chips from NVIDIA, the GPUs. But back to the startup competition. Today we have here the 3 finalists of the competition that will come in a second and will pitch their solutions. And after we hear them out, the organization will tell me the winner, and we'll talk with him or her about the solution. Okay, so without further ado, I will call to the stage to Emmet Chen-Ran, co-founder and CTO of Virio. Emmet, welcome. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Hi, Sharks. Oh, wait, wrong crowd. Hi, Upscale Conference. Traditional outbound is dead, and AI companies are only making it worse. The future of B2B distribution is not more automation. It's personality. It's social selling. It's humanness. And video is the most expressive format that we have to do this, but it's also the most underutilized in B2B. My co-founder and I, over there, are consumer content creators who have done millions of views in short-form video content. And when one of our investors told us that LinkedIn is going all in on video, we realized 2 key things. One, the playbook to go viral in B2B is the same as consumer, but no one in B2B knows how to do it. And number 2, the ROI for B2B content is insane. In consumer, you need to do 1 million views just to get a measly $200 brand deal. On LinkedIn, 1,000 views can land you a $100,000 contract. Virio takes any executive's voice and turns it into a distribution engine. We interview the executive for an hour a month, turn that into text and video content, and make them go viral to their buyers. For just 2 hours of work a month, the executive gets a month's worth of content, grows their following, and generates leads for their business. Virio does this with a mix of AI and human experts in the loop to actually deliver outcomes for our clients, unlike some of these AI BDR companies, while simultaneously generating fine-tuning data for our digital clones of our customers, so that when our customers are ready to post AI avatar videos of themselves, we will be able to nail their avatars better than any base model can. In the long term, Virio is about productizing personality at scale, and we're damn good at it. Companies like Asana, HubSpot, LinkedIn, LG, and more have all come inbound to us through our content. We went from 0 to 500K ARR in just 90 days, and we're not stopping there. So Virio is hiring for all roles, especially design engineers. And if you're an exec who wants to turn your LinkedIn into a lead gen machine, you know where to find me. Thank you.
Thank you, Emmet. So now I'm going to call to the stage Shaheel Mitra, co-founder of Glyph.
Hey. Hey everyone, my name's Shaheel, and this is Glyph.
There you go.
So that's me on the left there, and that's my co-founder Rishi on the right. Our team is from Meta and TikTok, and we have spent our entire careers in visual effects and the computer graphics industry. I was previously on the Reality Labs team working on the software ecosystem. And growing up, my mom was actually an artist and graphic design professor at a local university. So from a very young age, I've been really interested in creative tech. And one of the things that we've seen recently is that MoGraph is everywhere, from film and visual effects to Super Bowl ads and that whole industry to the Sphere in Las Vegas. And Joey Kornman from the School of Motion projects this to be a $600 billion plus industry within the next 10 years. And within that, video generation is clearly one of the next great frontiers at the intersection of AI and creativity. The problem is, for many of the professionals in the industry, they're unable to get their job done with the current models that are out and deliver production-ready assets at a much higher hit rate. So the key here to us is controllable video generation, and we think that's super important to unlocking a whole new class of video professionals. So this is where we come in. Our goal is to really take the advances happening in AI video and bring it to motion graphics with the artists in mind. So focusing on art direction and control and precision, whether it's stylizing animations or previs workflows or stylizing live action footage. So with synthesizing animations and stylizing animations, you just input a 2D animation and a reference image to visualize or texture the scene. And our interface is built around visual references as opposed to prompting, because we want to give you the maximum amount of control over the details that you're pulling, whether it's lighting or the shading or the texture from your reference images. For 3D and previs workflows, we allow you to texture those 3D scenes similarly with reference art and materials. And the goal here is to enable users to go through their look dev process much more quickly and try out many different ideas in rapid succession. Finally, with live action workflows, you can achieve that illustrative look with the same reference art and reference images in a way that carries through consistency across 300 to 600 frames. So the two key pieces in this pipeline are extreme control over the image side and the video models as well. So on the image side of things, you can set the style and the story using a reference image. And these reference images can be generated with Glyph, any image generator, or they can come from the mood board or external source of your choice. So for me, it's been Cosmos and Pinterest the most recently. And then we also allow you to upload your own custom keyframes. So that can be something that you paint in Photoshop or another professional tool. It's all about, okay, if you have a very specific vision for how you want your video generated, how do you paint that style specifically? And on the video side of things, our focus is really on controlling and directing the motion in the scene. So here you can see we allow artists to choose their pre-processors, whether it's their edge or depth or pose maps, or you can upload your own from your 3D software of choice. And our rendering engine then goes and sequences all of this together to give you the most precise video output. So some key milestones from the past year: we raised our seed round, have a team of 7 based out of SF, and have garnered adoption from some of the biggest studios, agencies, and freelancers in the world. And we're also, coming soon is going to be an After Effects plugin, so we're going to be natively integrated into that ecosystem. And we're extremely excited for this wave of improvements that's going to come with AI video tech this summer. So if you want to try it out, you can do so for free at glyph.space. The link is at the top there, or you can connect with me on LinkedIn to keep following along with our journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Shaheel. So the last finalist is Kamila Akhmedova from Cynthia.
Hey everyone, I'm building Cynthia because I was tired of seeing brilliant creators to go unpaid and unseen. All right, so my name is Kamila Akhmedova. I'm an early stage student founder and a tech artist myself. And just like a lot of people from my generation, I live the chaos of trying to get seen. 100 plus DMs, 0 gigs, and an expensive middleman agents is everyday life for creators. Every single missed message and a cold outreach is a missed opportunity and missed momentum. 350 billion creator economy is still relying on old and outdated tools. So while AI is transforming a lot of industries, there are plenty of AI creative tools. Somehow venues, under-reserved venues like raves, and independent talents are still collaborating, finding gigs, and cooperating with each other manually. Through cold outreach, Instagram DMs, spreadsheets, or otherwise, they have to apply for an expensive middleman agent. So I realized that while organizing the Rave Collective myself and some other minor events, and that nobody really builds for these guys. Nobody really builds for that niche, and I want to be the one. My team wants to step into the game to build for these creators. So Cynthia is a creative agent without an agent. Cynthia finds the perfect fit locally or borderlessly, gives an offer, and negotiates every single process, every single step of the negotiation process between the venue and the artist faster and cheaper than ever. So think of it as a future of AI booking. We start very small. We are a student startup team with in-depth MVP process right now, but we already have multiple venues and under-reserved artists interested in trying out our product. We even have one Gen Z enthusiast from Forbes partnering with us. Google Cloud is also a very great opportunity for us to scale. In the future, we want to scale to enterprise B2B agent system and then metaverse, because we're also trying out and experimenting with virtual reality venues and artists. And I know that a lot of early stage startups like myself say that they're gonna change the world, and I'm not sure if we're gonna change the world. We have 0 funding, but we have 100% passion, MVP, tech week experience, and partners, and believe in ourselves that we are the one to change and build AI infrastructure for the future creative economy of how artists are going to be booked, seen, and grow. And while AI is transforming every single industry, we believe that Cynthia is going to be the one transforming and improving creative opportunity as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Kamila. So now it's time for the winner. Paula, I think that I would need okay, the envelope. Thank you. So it's not an envelope, it's a note, but it's the same thing. Cool. So now let me just tell you the winner. So the winner of the startup competition for Upscale 2025 is Virio. Emmet. Congratulations. Thank you. Yeah, congratulations.
That's my co-founder.
Yeah, he can join the stage if he wants. No? No, I think he's cool recording you. So, congratulations.
Thank
the
you.
jury decided that you were the most innovative and promising startup. So, Congrats.
Appreciate it.
We have some minutes now. I mean, I would like to ask you a couple of questions about the company, okay? I saw in your website viral content as data science, not guesswork. So how do you leverage data and analytics to make sure that the campaigns and the content is, really delivering what the customer wants?
It starts with a strategy session at the beginning of every month with our client where they tell us what their content pillars are, what kinds of series or one-off videos they want to make, or text posts, because pro tip for all of you in the crowd, LinkedIn is pushing text posts now way more than video. So about 6 months ago, you could post any video on LinkedIn and do 1 million views easy. Now they've kind of like shifted back a little bit on pushing video, but they're definitely going to trend more towards video in the long term, because what's more engaging than a text post is a carousel, and what's more engaging than a carousel is a video. So it starts with a strategy, and then we post and create the content for them. We follow up with their engagements and their ICP, and we meticulously track all of the KPIs and metrics from their followers to their reactions, to their comments, to their shares, and systematically analyze all that performance so we know what to do more of, what to double down on, and what to shy away from.
Okay, cool. I saw, quite amazing logos on the website in terms of customers. So I don't know if you could share, a particularly impactful example as a success story of how you are helping one of those customers' companies.
Yes, one of our favorite customers is an indoor mapping software that does the indoor mapping for some of the world's largest malls and airports, including the malls in Dubai. I think they do the Chicago airport as well. And they have more than 50% market share in this space. It's really hard for them to reach their target buyers because they're in a really niche vertical. And they are also a software company, and that is like the perfect intersection for LinkedIn. And their buyers are on LinkedIn. They're seeing their content. They've enjoyed their experience working with us so much that we've upsold seats to them like 2 times now. So they keep wanting more from us, and we're happy to keep working with them.
Okay, cool, nice. So, I mean, I was wondering what are some of the key metrics they are tracking to measure the success of, new videos or new things that you are launching on the different platforms?
So on the infrastructure side, we have a live content ingestion engine that basically scrapes various short-form video platforms every day for the latest viral trends, viral content, so that we are able to benefit from the temporality of whatever is going viral in the moment and massage it into the shape of our customers. Our long-term hypothesis for the company is as AI slop content proliferates more into feeds, the only way to differentiate is to lean into that which is ineffably human and unique and idiosyncratic about our customers. And so that's why we're not even really in a rush to do avatar stuff, because we believe in augmenting and enhancing that which is intrinsically them. And so like metrics for that are how well their post does compared to their other body of work, as well as how well it does compared to other creators in their niche.
Okay. And how are you using artificial intelligence today? I mean, are you using for the content creation, for designing the scripts, or how are you using artificial intelligence?
Yeah, for everything. This genre of company that we are is kind of like a new type of tech company. It's what VCs call like service as a software, because we're able to dip into buyers' services budgets instead of just their tool budgets. That's why our ACVs are 10x the size of an equivalent software contract. So in terms of AI, we use it, for everything. We build sort of like in-house proprietary software for all our workflows. So we basically push AI up into the point of like what it's good at, and we are really thoughtful about the handoff to the human after that point. And so the human only has to do what humans do best in terms of selecting for taste or for craft or for sort of like arbitrary like human decisions, and then the AI is able to do everything that AI is decent at, which like nowadays is a lot. GPT has gotten really good at writing, by the way. Like I don't know if you guys have tried GPT for writing, but it's superb at emulating tone nowadays. So the HCI component is one part, and then we're also making sort of like a workflow automation platform using agents to elevate our humans to more of a bird's eye view over the entire operations. And then the last piece is building a data moat so that we have proprietary, fine-tuned enterprise data to beat base models when avatars are ready for LinkedIn.
Okay, so that's the kind of the current situation, no? But the technology is changing almost every 3 months dramatically. So what is the vision you have for the company and the technology in the coming couple of years? the direction, you mean?
I think we definitely want to launch a self-service prosumer product maybe at the end of this year or like next year. One way that that product might look is it's a simulated news feed where every post in the news feed is a post that you have yet to publish. And you as the social media manager are scrolling through the feed. Each post is perfectly rendered out. If it's text, you can read the entire post. If it's video, it's like an avatar video of yourself talking. And there's predictive performance on each post. So you see how many likes, how many comments, how many shares each post is likely to do. And then as a social media manager, all you have to do is scroll and like Tinder swipe left or right to publish or not publish. So when the cost of creation goes to zero, all that's left is human taste and subjectivity. That's one way that a self-service product might look. We are also exploring other options. We might do sort of like a workflow automation platform for like agencies. We might go more towards like the avatar, like AI video gen space. So I think we're all about stacking leverage and like doing phase one really well so that we can do act two.
Okay, but I mean, so currently you're working directly with customers, no? Or are you also talking to the agencies that are running the campaigns for the customers?
Currently, our customers are GTM professionals, like heads of sales or marketing or founders. So yeah, it would be a shift in ICP if we went that route.
Okay. And how do you see the future in terms of go-to-market? I mean, are you planning to expand to other countries? How are you planning to
We want to
grow?
own the entire GTM stack. So that includes like bridging the gap between marketing and sales, but we see a lot of gaps in the landscape today of how GTM can be better supervised and orchestrated by humans, and we're excited to tackle that whole thing.
Yeah. To be honest, I mean, considering my experience and what I work, I mean, it's really cool to have these kind of platforms and capabilities to post on social media. It could also be really nice to use the same technology to build personalized messages with videos for, BDRs and inside sales and these kind of things. I don't know if you have thought about that.
A lot of companies are already doing this. I think we definitely have played around with it for ourselves. It's a question of whether we want to do it just internally or we also want to offer it to customers. But we believe in innovating at the application layer. So I think we're probably using some of the same vendors that you were thinking about.
Okay. So what else? I mean, I don't know if you want to talk about any specific topic or maybe someone in the audience would like to ask Emmet a question. Anyone?
I'll say we're hiring for design engineers, like I mentioned. So please reach out if you're interested in building the future of GTM, AI video gen, AI avatars. Those are all areas that are very near and dear to our hearts. And we're growing really quickly. I'm bringing my first founding engineer in June. He's back end though, so we need someone really solid on like HCI for front end. So please get in touch if you are looking for opportunities.
Cool. So have you thought about how to use the GCP credits?
I have not. We're an AWS shop right now.
Okay.
But I think with this, we will be switching.
No. I mean, you don't have to do that, but you can also use our models,
Exactly.
And
yeah.
our AI.
I'm very excited to try out VO3.
Yeah, VO3 can, change the game in many ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. If you haven't seen what we launched yesterday, go to your social network or to our website. I mean, VO3 has an amazing examples of how to build videos with conversation, some sales speech, even some songs.
Are you going to build anything with it?
Well, hopefully with Prepik very soon.
Nice.
Actually, like in a couple of minutes, we will have here the product manager of VO3 on this stage explaining about our strategy and the future.
Nice. I'm excited.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
So Emmet, again,
thank you so much.
Congratulations and thank you all. Bye.